Tonight you'll be on
The Voice, yeah,
the Voice, sorry. But part of the critique on programs like these is that they kind of skip over what we've talked about, those initial years where you kind of gig and then find you. So how do you see this? Do you think it's?
I think it's good because it gives people a definite platform to do something else as well. Even if you don't win it, grand. You still have been shown in front of TV in front of millions of people, so you can go and do your own thing, which you shouldn't forget about. A lot of people might be like, "Oh, I lost. I'm fucked now." No, you're not. Just fucking, you're running a better place than a lot of people there. So just keep going and going, gig, because people are gonna know your name, you know. So do the grind afterwards if you don't win it, you know. Also, I think it's really nice if you have done the grind and you've done the whole thing for years and years and years, and it hasn't necessarily, because it's very fucking hard business. It's a very hard thing to do because there's no guarantees at all. So it's nice when you see somebody that's maybe 35 to 40 and they do it and they do really well in a program like that. I think that's great. I sometimes think when they're younger though, if they're like 16, 17, I always find it a bit strange because if you get told no at 16, you're kind of like, oh, maybe
stop playing.
If I got told no at 16, I would have been like, oh, I don't know what to do now. So
do you remember what kind of motivated you at that age? What got you going?
Just gigs. I just wanted to play all the time, as much as I could. But yeah, it was. I never really got motivated to do anything other than play. I never really thought of anything other than if I do like 5 more gigs, I'll be in the arena tomorrow. Not gonna happen. But it's. I just loved it. I got to meet loads of friends, make loads of friends, and meet cool people.
So no expectations?
No, I never really have. I still don't. I just love that. I fucking love it. It's great.
But like you say, it can be an interesting business.
Yeah.
So in that sense, is it difficult then if you have the attitude you have, or does that make it easier?
I think it makes it easier because I don't really overthink everything. I don't really stress too much about a lot of things, and I always make sure I do take as much opportunities as I can. If I see them, I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. But yeah, I think if you've not, I've got loads of goals. I got loads of things that I want to do this year. I got loads of things that I'm definitely gonna get done, and really excited about doing these things. And but I've never really have any expectations about everything because there's nothing for sure in anything. So I've been very happy with how everything's gone for the past couple of years.
So can you name, maybe it's too early to say, but can you name me one of those goals that you try to do this year?
Which ones? Oh, for this year?
Yeah, is there one thing you can share?
I'm definitely going to do, finish the second album, I'd say. Okay. And have it out. Won't be out this year now. I think I'll definitely have a lot of singles from it, recorded and bring it out before summer and stuff, and after summer. Like maybe 1 or 2. But there's other things I can't talk about, like collaborations and stuff,
of course.
Which is really exciting in like a couple of months down the way. But I can't talk about it. But I can, but I won't. I can't. But yeah, so that's very exciting. So that'd be really cool. And then hopefully I'll finish the year somewhere like I did last year.
Sure. Yeah. And then, well, the past 2 years have been extremely busy for you. You've done a lot. So was it difficult to find the time to write for the second album?
It was a little bit, yeah. I kind of wrote half songs a lot because I was in hotel rooms and just like I'd be sleepy. And I'd be like, I have radio in the morning, so I kind of have to go to sleep. But I'd write half songs, so I got loads of memos, and I've got the very big idea of what the next album's going to be. So I got like I've got the singles, more or less. I have the first one anyway, most definitely. So
you have a big idea, and I know you can't share too much about it. But have you noticed something about the songs where they're gravitating towards?
They're a bit different, yeah. They're totally different. They're a bit more upbeat, a bit more kind of beltier, kind of soul-y, a bit soul-y, kind of like a little bit, not Bruce Springsteen, kind of, yeah, a bit more soul-y. Kind of, I've tried out some stuff at gigs already, and it's kind of been like people jumping up and down kind of thing. But it's good. It's different than the first one. And
those kind of transitions, I don't know if that's the right word, but is that a reflection of where you are as a person? Are you listening to a lot of soul? Are you a little bit more upbeat these days?
I think so. I think I've always been kind of the same, like in general as myself. But I think with gigs, from doing gigs for myself and playing all the songs, I've noticed that if I introduced, I always wanted to introduce something a bit more faster, just for the live gigs to get everybody going. And I have a couple. I got a couple from the first album. I got like 4. But I'd love to have 10.
Sure.
And then have the slow songs in between. So I have like a proper show. And then we kind of did that in the 3 Arena where it was a show, and it was like 4 bangers at the start, and then a couple of like melancholy kind of ballad songs, and then finish it off with like a big high thing. But so that was the one thing I want to do now for the second album, is have a bit more of the upbeat, but still kind of the same vibe. Like it's still going to be me singing. I'm not going to put on a weird voice or anything.
Sure.
But it'd be good. I'm very excited about it. It'd be nice.
So lyrically then, is it again, because there were some quite personal songs on the debut record. So again, are they drawn from your own experience?
Yeah, it's going to be still very personal. Mostly. I can't really write a song without doing that, because I always feel like I'm lying if I'm telling a story, kind of thing. But yeah, most definitely it's going to be very personal, but upbeat personal.
Sorry. But do you have to be in a certain mood or a certain mindset to write those songs? Yeah, I think so. I usually just kind of make a sandwich in my kitchen, just watch TV, and like wait for the ads to come on, and then kind of try bust out a song. But yeah, it depends. Usually it comes out very quickly. The words come out really quickly, and I write it down, and then I kind of envision what the song is about. Then after that, because then because I usually subconsciously write it first, and then I'll know exactly what it's about halfway through. And then is music then done already?
Which ones?
It's the music. Do you already have the music for it?
Yeah, more or less. Oh yeah, I kind of start off on like da ba da ba.
Okay.
I would start off with like just the melodies and stuff, and then fit it in.
Okay. Yeah. And finally, there's one track I want to talk about, which is "Nervous." Cool. Because it's kind of resurfaced again.
I know, a remix, yeah, your man. Mark
remix. So when did you first hear about this remix?
I heard about it 5 months ago. Somebody sent it on to me, and my manager did like a little bit of it too. He was actually here. Edison helped out as well. Okay. You gotta get some mad props on that. But Mark McCabe did a whopper, amazing job on it. So I'd never heard a song of mine done like that before. So it was upbeat, a very upbeat version of a very sad song. Not a very sad song, very melancholic song. So it was nice to hear it, and I was like, oh cool, it's very cool. Didn't really mess around with it too much. Left the electric guitar in it, left the voice in it, so it still sounded like the actual song, just made it more upbeat. And I went on radio and I was like, sweet, kind of kicked off. And the really good thing about it is that it kind of drew people more to the album as well. Okay. So it went on Spotify and it got a lot of hits on Spotify, which kind of was crazy. And then it moved people to the album. So yeah, it was nice to kind of see people coming to shows and saying I heard Nervous, and then I listened to the album, and then it kind of brought me to the show. So it was nice.
Have you spoken to him about it?
Mark? Yeah, he lives in Dublin.
Oh, okay.
I think I was seeing him all the time. So last time I seen him was at a festival in the seaside in Ireland. So it was nice. He's a really good guy. So
So do you welcome this for more of your tracks, or do you see yourself?
It keeps happening. People keep remixing them. It's really cool because there's loads of them on SoundCloud and loads of them on this, and it's mad. It's just so easy to remix, I guess now. But there's a new one. I don't know why it's coming out next week on Friday, and that'd be cool. Danny Avila did a great job on that. So another thing, he left the vocals in. It's exactly where they need to be. So he didn't mess around with it.
And then finally, because. Well, the way I see it, we live in an age where genres are kind of mashing into each other and blurring. And do you think this is a good thing, that kind of...
I think it is, because it's something that I never would have touched in the first place, because my music would never have kind of went over that way. Like nobody that would listen to... I don't think a lot of people that would listen to that sort of music wouldn't necessarily listen to my music first. You know, so it definitely brought me to a totally different audience that I wouldn't have probably hit for a long time. So it's and then that will bring them hopefully to my other tunes, and then yeah, it definitely helped. It gives it a bit of a launch pad to start with the other tunes. Great.
That's very good. Gavin, thank you very much for your time.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Yes.